Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're having a great day so far today, and thanks for joining me in today's video. So we have some information regarding Battlefront 3. Of course, Battlefront 1 was my favorite, and Battlefront 2 had even more fans coming in, and Battlefront 3 remains to be something that a lot of us really want. You know, with a lot of characters that only modders have allowed our fantasies to come to fruition. But, you know, we want Qui-Gon in there, Mace Windu, Ahsoka, so many more characters, from Legends, and the list goes on. But it seems like, unfortunately, we're not going to be getting Battlefront 3. So EA reportedly canceled DICE's pitch for a new Star Wars Battlefront game. I love DICE. I think they do a great job. Star Wars Battlefront game, due to licensing costs, claims a new report by game journalist Tom Henderson. So this doesn't surprise me. EA is all about that money. EA is like Watto, essentially. A third DICE-developed Star Wars Battlefront game was reportedly planned, but cancelled due to licensing costs. Although DICE's previous two reboots of the classic Star Wars Battlefront series were met with an icy reception among Star Wars fans at launch 2017's Battlefront 2, well, yeah, because you guys made everything about microtransactions, one player's over after addressing its once problematic microtransactions and expanding itself with a plethora of additional DLC content over the past 4 years. Yeah, only after you guys got hit with not making money anymore, because we wouldn't pay for pay-to-win system. A promotion with the Epic Games Store saw Battlefront 2 offered for free on the online marketplace, which considerably bolstered the game's player count and helped scores of fans see how much the title had improved over the years. It's true, it did improve greatly. Following this disastrous launch and surprising redemption, discussions among fans soon turned to a potential third installment of DICE's Star Wars Battlefront series, but all signs so far have pointed to such a game either being put on EA's back burner or cancelled outright. Earlier this year, EA revealed that it has no new Star Wars announcements planned for the remainder of 2021, which is true. Remember, we got this announcement. We were all expecting to get Jedi Fallen Order 2, my favorite Star Wars game, to release with a trailer or some news or some images, concept art, whatever you want. Didn't get it, but we're most likely going to get that in 2022, as they announced we'll be getting some Star Wars stuff in that year. This is supported by Disney recently branching out to other publishers like Ubisoft, effectively ending EA's status as the sole licensee of Star Wars video games since 2015's divisive Star Wars Battlefront. Additionally, a leak by gaming journalist Tom Henderson indicated that DICE is shifting its focus toward the next Battlefield, meaning that if a new Star Wars Battlefront game was in the works, it would be quite some time before players would ever see it. Now, Tom Henderson has come forward with more bad news regarding a hypothetical Battlefront 3 on his Twitter page. Yesterday, he revealed that DICE pitched an idea for this game to EA, but the publisher ultimately shot it down due to licensing costs. Henderson claims that one DICE developer told him that it takes 20% more sales to make the same money, and that this, combined with several key members of DICE's Star Wars Battlefront 2 development staff departing from the company over the past year, were key factors in EA not going forward with the Star Wars Battlefront 3 for the time being. Battlefront 3 was a pitched title from DICE, but ultimately the title was shot down by EA due to licensing costs. Quotes, "It got turned down because it takes 20% more sales to make the same money," said one past developer. My answer to that is, sure, everyone wants to make money, especially you big greedy corporations, but my answer to that is Battlefront 3 will probably make more money than any single game that you guys would make under your own house, under your own brand. Especially if you throw in not microtransactions for pay to win kind of system, but maybe, skins or like different outfits or, different weapons even, but, not having any more hit points or anything like that. Like a Call of Duty store, how they have that. It doesn't make you any better of a player. It just changes the look of your character. Maybe you guys should have done that. However, Henderson also notes that EA still has at least 2 other Star Wars games in development, although these are said to be more centered around a single-player narrative, yes, Fallen Order, rather than the multiplayer approach of Star Wars Battlefront. One of these is likely the planned sequel to 2019 Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, a Respawn-developed action title that is regarded by many to be the best game to come from EA and Disney's shaky Star Wars partnership to date. In the meantime, and true, Jedi Fallen Order is, I think, by far my favorite Star Wars game to date. In the meantime, Ubisoft is currently working on a yet untitled open-world Star Wars game, and Detroit Become Human developer, one of my favorite games, Quantic Dream, is supposedly developing a title set in the era of the High Republic. Can't wait, dude. I'm really excited for gaming going forwards. EA has recently indicated that it wishes to move away from developing licensed games in favor of in-house franchises like Battlefront. And the recent reveal that the publisher reportedly canceled DICE's planned Star Wars Battlefront 3 due to licensing costs seems to add credence to that theory. Of course, Tom Henderson notes that EA and DICE could resume production on the next Star Wars Battlefront game in the future, which I hope they do. But recent developments suggest that it might not be for a few years, if it even happens at all. I don't know who is more greedy, Disney or EA, when it comes to making money. You guys can maybe chime in the comments, let me know what you think. But I think the answer to this is either Disney, lowers their percentage that they take for this game, allowing EA's big dollar sign eyes to light up with joy. But the main answer to this is that they could say, EA could say, well, look, we know we need to make 20% more sales in order to break even on a title that we own. Let's say we don't have to pay franchise fees to, licensing fees to. Battlefront 3 will sell so many freaking copies, you'll get that 20% and more. And included, if you put, those skins that you can buy in the game or whatever, just a little bit of extra content, not pay to win, of course, then you're going to be laughing all the way to the bank, which is exactly what you want. I don't even really think they care about making games. I think they just care about making money. And, not the developers. The developers are really talented, amazing people, in my opinion. All developers, like Disney, we harp on Disney, but these are the suit guys. These are the guys sitting in the chair thinking, I'm king of the castle, I know what I'm doing. It's like, no, you don't know what you're doing. You got to leave it to the Imagineers. You got to leave it to the developers, the people writing the story, making the story. So that's what I think needs to happen here, is they need to obviously listen to the fans, which the developers, like DICE, knows exactly what the fans want. We would buy a ton of Battlefront 3, and they would sell a ton of Battlefront 3 copies. Not to mention the online side. It's really quite simple, in my opinion. Indeed, they are ignoring Battlefront 3 a lot, and it's wasting the Star Wars license big time. But that's why Disney has gone out to license other companies, such as Ubisoft, such as Detroit Become Human's creative team. And I couldn't be more happy about it. Anyways, that's my thoughts on this. Let me know what you guys think about EA abandoning Battlefront 3. Do you think they'll ever come to it someday? I hope they eventually come to their senses and see that, hey, EA, look, we really want Battlefront 3. We're going to play the crap out of this. And if you guys throw in some of those, skins or whatever that we can buy, some DLC content, we'll get it, It's really that simple. Look how much money Call of Duty Warzone is making. After being out for, 2 years now? And just about. And it's a massive game, and then raking in millions. So, I mean, it's just very self-explanatory. You have a Star Wars license, make a bunch of Star Wars games, and you really haven't done diddly squat with it in how many years you guys have had it? So no wonder you lost the license, the exclusive license. And I'm glad you did, because I'm excited for these new companies to come in and really make some amazing games. Like Fallen Order, but it'd be nice if we got more than just one. Anyways, that's my thoughts on this. Hope you guys have a great day. Let me know what you think about it too. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Until then, remember, the Force will be with you. Always.